70.
80.
I got an 80 again. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm winning this. Sorry, mate.
No worries, no worries.
Sorry, mate. No hard feelings. I'm Stoffel Vandoorne,
I'm Nick de Vries,
and we are racing for Mercedes-Benz EQ Formula E.
and we are going to be rating each other in Ultimate Driver.
So first up, we got qualifying. Don't look. I've been very generous here, I think. We got the same. 80.
Yeah.
I feel that Nick has been a really good qualifier across, well, his whole career, starting from karting into the single-seaters. So yeah, definitely deserves an 80.
I think Stoffel last year showed that he was able to put himself very regularly into Superpool, but also across his whole career. He obviously won basically everything up till Formula 1 and a very dominant GP2 campaign, so I think 80 is more than that he deserves. So the next thing we'll be rating each other on is racecraft.
What did I get? 80?
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
No worries, no worries.
Sorry, mate. No hard feelings. Relative to the qualify performance, which I think is probably one of Nick's strengths, racing has every now and then been a little bit more difficult. If I look at the Formula E season, managing some of the races, but yeah, I think it's still maybe an area to work on.
To be honest, I haven't judged Stoffel on his Formula E or well, recent years, mainly in his GP2 campaign, wherein he was always very consistent and able to maximize every situation. So yeah, racecraft, I would say an 80. Might have been a little bit generous, but 80 is fair.
Next one up is the consistency. 70.
80.
I got an 80 again. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm winning this. I'm feeling good.
Good. I'm mainly basing my rating on Stoffel's career until this point, because I think he has always showed that he has been able to deliver in all the series he has raced in. Perhaps he had a little bit of a tough Formula 1 campaign, but I wouldn't say that was entirely fair and down to him. So I think he has been very consistent and always been able to deliver and show his capabilities.
Yeah, I put 70 for Nick. Like I said, I think over the past couple of years, through his whole career, he's had some, he's generally always been up there. There's been better moments, there's been worse moments. I think some of them have not always been in Nick's control. But in general, I would say he's consistently being up there. So let's see how the next phases in his career are going to go.
So the final rating will be luck.
Oh, we're close on that one.
Yeah.
Close on that one. Maybe that's even a bit generous. I think coming out of karting, Nick was obviously very hot property and one of the leading talents. I think because of certain circumstances, he's maybe not always had the chances to 100% prove himself. And we know how it goes in this sport. Once you kind of get out of the sequence, it's sometimes hard to rebuild. But I think lately he's been able to do that in Formula 2, being in the right circumstances. He's been able to to really show himself again. Now getting the opportunity with Mercedes in Formula E. So yeah. I'm looking forward to share the team together.
The fact that I'm not rating higher is because of his Formula 1 campaign, because I think Stoffel has been seen as one of the most promising young drivers coming through. But unfortunately, he wasn't in a position to show his true capabilities. That's the reason why I've given this. But then through the ranks, he's had a relatively smooth ride. So yeah, I think 70 is fair.
Yeah, that was 100% luck, the smooth ride. Fairly happy with my rating. Yeah, I'll try and improve on those scores. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how this season turns out. I know where my area of improvement is.
Yeah, same. My luck.